you ever notice something strange? You can give a woman the world, money, gifts, attention, and somehow it still feels like it's not enough. You sit there wondering, what the hell do they even want? But here's the secret most men never figure out. It's not about money. It never was. Women aren't drawn to wealth itself. They're drawn to the energy behind the man who built it. And Stoicism? It's the ancient code that explains exactly why. Because deep down, what women love most isn't luxury. It's strength. Not the loud, showy kind, but the quiet, unshakable kind that comes from a man who's seen hell and stayed calm in the fire. See, Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." And that's where it all starts. Being that man, not for validation, not to impress, but because your peace can't be bought or broken. The truth? Women can sense that, like an instinct. The same way animals can smell fear, a woman can feel if you're centered or desperate, if your confidence comes from inner strength, or from needing her approval. That's why the first thing women secretly love more than money is this: presence. That calm, grounded vibe when you walk into a room and don't need to prove a damn thing. You're not chasing validation, not trying to fill a hole inside you. You're just there, like a storm that doesn't have to announce itself. Presence is rare now. We live in a world of noise, texts, reels, ego, hustle, everyone trying to be seen. But the Stoic man, he doesn't fight for attention. He creates silence and lets the world lean in. You see, the modern man thinks money will buy attraction. But presence creates gravity. It pulls people in. It makes her heart slow down without understanding why. Because when you're truly present, you make her feel safe. Not because you're controlling, but because you're in control of yourself. That's what she loves. That's what every woman subconsciously tests for. Not your car, not your followers, not your wallet. Your ability to stay unmoved in a world built to make you react. Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." And women crave that freedom, a man who doesn't need to be owned, because he already owns his peace. But most guys, they give it away. They get a text from her and their whole mood shifts. They spend the day checking their phone like a slave to attention, and she feels that. She might not say it, but she knows when a man's peace depends on her, and that's when attraction starts to die. Because here's the thing, you can't buy peace. You build it in silence, in rejection, in the moments you walk away, even when your ego screams to stay. Presence is born in solitude, and solitude is where most men fall apart. They can't sit alone without reaching for distraction, music, scrolling, validation. But the Stoic man, he sits with the storm until it calms. He doesn't chase peace. He becomes it. And when you walk into a woman's life with that kind of energy, she feels it before you speak. That's power, not the power to control her, but the power to remain unshaken when she tests your limits. Because trust me, she will test them, not to hurt you, but to see if you're real, if your calm is just a mask or a lifestyle. And when she sees it's real, that you can stand your ground with quiet strength, that's when her respect deepens. That's when her attraction shifts from surface to soul. That's the first secret. Presence. Now we go deeper. The second thing women secretly love more than money is purpose. Because money fades. Looks fade. But a man with purpose, he radiates a different kind of energy. You can see it in his eyes. He's not drifting, he's building, and she can sense that direction, that he wakes up every morning chasing something bigger than himself. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." That's the energy of purpose, and nothing's more magnetic than that. When a man has purpose, he doesn't beg for attention, because he's already fulfilled. He's not texting her 100 times a day, because he's building his empire. And she feels that focus. She feels the discipline, and suddenly, She wants to be part of that world, not because of what he has, but because of what he's becoming. See, here's the paradox. When you stop chasing women and start chasing purpose, women start chasing you because purpose gives off energy. You're not sitting around waiting for validation. You're too busy creating it. And that energy? That's gold. Marcus Aurelius didn't chase comfort. He ruled an empire in chaos and still found peace within himself. That's what Stoicism teaches. Your mission must always be bigger than your emotions. So when she sees you grinding quietly, not to impress anyone, but to fulfill your calling, that's when she sees you differently. Not as another guy trying to win her, but as a man already won by something higher. She admires that, she respects that, and respect, my friend, is the root of real love. The third thing women secretly love more than money is emotional control. Not fake calm, not bottling things up, but true emotional mastery. Most men today, they're reactors. One wrong word, one unanswered text, and they lose themselves. They get angry, petty, insecure. They start trying to prove their worth to someone who stopped respecting it a long time ago. But a Stoic man, he's different. He doesn't chase closure, he is closure. He doesn't need to explain himself because his actions already did. And that silence, that stillness when the world expects chaos, that's what gets her attention. See, the modern world trains men to be emotionally fragile. They're told to open up but not how to stay grounded while doing it. They're told to communicate, but not when silence is the higher form of communication. Seneca said, "If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable." That's what emotional control looks like. You know your destination, so the storm doesn't scare you anymore. And when you show that kind of control, a woman feels safe. Not just physically, but spiritually, because your emotions aren't her responsibility. You can love her deeply, but never lose yourself in that love. That's rare, that's power. But here's where betrayal enters the story. There's always a moment when your emotional control is tested. Maybe it's when she pulls away without reason. Maybe she says she needs space, or worse. She moves on while you're still replaying every memory in your head. That's the moment most men break. They chase, they beg, they try to remind her of what they had. But the Stoic man, he doesn't chase ghosts. He walks away with dignity because he knows the difference between love and attachment. Attachment says, "I need you to feel complete." Love says, "I wish you peace, even without me." That's the kind of strength women don't forget, even when they walk away. They remember the man who didn't lose his center, because deep down, every woman wants to feel your love, not your desperation. Now, the fourth thing women secretly love more than money is mysterious depth, that quiet, unreadable energy that makes her wonder what's going on in his mind. You don't overshare, you don't post your emotions online. You move in silence, and your presence speaks louder than words, because mystery isn't about hiding things. It's about having an inner world so rich, so disciplined, that not everyone gets access. And when she earns that access, it feels sacred. Epictetus said, "Control thy passions, lest they take vengeance on thee." And mystery is how you protect that control. You're not cold. You're composed. You're not distant. You're discerning. Not everyone deserves to know your soul. And when a woman senses that you're not easy to read, that you're not another open book filled with empty pages, she becomes curious. That curiosity turns into attraction, because money can impress her. But mystery haunts her thoughts. She starts to think about you randomly, in silence, in traffic, in the middle of her day, because your energy lingers. You didn't try to prove yourself, you just were. And that drives her wild. Now we get to the fifth thing women secretly love, resilience. You ever notice how some men crumble after heartbreak while others rise from it? That's the dividing line between boys and Stoic men. Resilience isn't pretending you don't care. It's caring deeply and still moving forward. It's when she betrays you, and instead of trying to destroy her image, you build yourself silently until she can't even reach your level. That's the art of turning pain into power, and that's the essence of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius lost his wife, his children, his closest friends to war and disease, and he still ruled with compassion and reason. He didn't let pain define him. He used it to refine him. You gotta understand, when you rise from what tried to destroy you, you become magnetic. Women can sense that inner strength, that subtle confidence that says, "I've been through hell, and I'm still calm." And here's the paradox. The less you show pain, the more she feels it. Not because you're cold, but because your silence speaks volumes. That's resilience. That's the kind of man she can lean on. Now finally, the sixth thing women secretly love more than money: integrity, because everything else fades if your character is weak. You can be mysterious, confident, charming, but if your words don't match your actions, it's all smoke. A man with integrity is unshakable. He keeps his word when no one's watching. He doesn't lie to look good. He doesn't fake confidence. He earns it. And that's rare. In a world full of filters and flexes, integrity is a diamond. A Stoic man doesn't need to prove his worth through wealth, because his values are his wealth, and that's what a real woman sees. That's what she respects long after the spark fades. Now let's bring it all together. Presence, purpose, emotional control, mystery, resilience, integrity. These six things are what women truly crave, even if they never say it out loud, because money buys attention, but these six things, they earn admiration, and admiration is what creates real love. The kind of love that doesn't vanish when times get hard, the kind that grows in silence. The Stoic man doesn't chase love. He becomes love through discipline, through mastery, through the way he carries himself when no one's watching. So if you're listening right now, remember this. You don't need to be the richest man in the room. You just need to be the calmest, the most focused, the one who doesn't lose himself when the world goes dark, because that man is unforgettable. So the next time you feel the urge to prove your worth, to buy affection, to chase what's running away, stop, breathe, and remember what Marcus Aurelius said. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. That's where attraction begins. That's where peace begins. That's where you begin. If this message hit you deep, share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about this kind of strength. Not loud, not flashy, but silent and unbreakable. And if you're serious about mastering your emotions, your relationships, and your life through Stoicism, watch the other videos on this channel. Each one will help you rise above the chaos and find peace within the storm. Don't forget to subscribe to Stoic Spark and hit that bell icon, so you never miss a drop of daily Stoic wisdom to sharpen your mind, steady your heart, and build the kind of strength that money could never buy.